Setting the applicant's protective filing date is a crucial step to ensuring a successful application. The protective filing date, or PFD, is the date that the applicant or SOAR caseworker first contacts the Social Security Administration, indicating their intent to file for SSI or SSDI. This date is also used to determine when the applicant can begin receiving benefits. There are many ways to set the applicant's protective filing date, but the preferred way is online by beginning the online disability application. To do this, you will go to the online disability application on SSA's website and select Start a New Application. You will then see two options. The first, I'm applying for myself, and the second, I am helping someone who is not with me and therefore cannot sign the application at this time. If the applicant is with you, select I am applying for myself. After that, it will ask you if the applicant has a My Social Security account. If the applicant does have a My Social Security account, select Yes and log in. But if the applicant does not, you will want to attempt to create one with the applicant. When you select No to the question of if the applicant has a My Social Security account, another box will appear asking if the applicant has an address in the United States. If you select Yes, the website will direct you to create an account using login.gov or id.me. At this point, to create a My Social Security account, the applicant will need a valid email address. It is okay for you to help them create one, however, it must be accessible by the applicant only. Once the My Social Security account is created and the email address is verified, you will be able to log in and enter preliminary information about the applicant. When you reach the reentry number, it is very important to write it down or print out that number and then stop and exit. At this point, you have set the applicant's protective filing date and you now have 60 days to complete the claim. If you proceed beyond the reentry number, SSA will reach out to your applicant to take an application and the 60 days will be voided. While we encourage each applicant to create a My Social Security account, it is very common that applicants will not be able to do so. When this happens, you can still set the applicant's protective filing date online. To do this, you will navigate to the online disability application on SSA's website and select Start a New Application. But this time, you will select I am helping someone who is not with me and therefore cannot sign the application at this time. You will then be asked to input basic information about the applicant and yourself as the applicant's SOAR caseworker. Once that information is entered, you will come to the reentry number. Again, it is very important to note that number in the applicant's file and then exit. Do not proceed past the reentry number. It's also important to remember that when setting the applicant's protective filing date this way, it will create an unauthenticated application, which means that once the full application is submitted, a copy will be mailed to the applicant for their signature.